American guys will always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see your glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our heads. My daddy served in the army, where he lost his right eye, but he flew a flag out in our yard. Till the day that he died, he wanted my mother and my brother, my sister and me, to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. This nation that I love has fallen under attack. A mighty sucker punch came flying in from somewhere in the back. Soon as we could see clearly through our big black eye, man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell. It'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. All brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Good morning, Patriots. Today is Tuesday, May 26th.
Hopefully everyone had a relaxing Memorial Day weekend.
Mine went by a little too fast.
Same here, but I still feel like we're just leaving school on Friday.
Today on the show, we head out to Weston for a Memorial Day 5K honoring fallen soldiers and frontline workers.
Plus, Care Club is helping students de-stress as finals and end-of-year projects start piling up.
And Zoe will have your weather forecast for the final week.
We have all that and more. I'm Devin.
And I'm Adam. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Knicks in 4. The New York Knicks are headed to the NBA Finals for the first time since 1999 after completely dominating the Cleveland Cavaliers in a 4-game sweep. And to put that into perspective, just how long ago 1999 was, apparently they used some sort of ancient device called a landline phone, whatever that is. But back here in 2026, New York absolutely exploded after the win. Fans flooded the streets outside Madison Square Garden, climbing light poles, chanting through the city, and celebrating like they had already won the championship itself. The Knicks will play either the Spurs or the Thunder. That series is tied 2-2.
Over the line! Who's it gonna be?
Outside.
It's Frozen Quest!
Clear.
It's Frozen Quest!
One of the greatest weekends in racing is over. NASCAR, IndyCar, and Formula One all had events this past Sunday, and they did not disappoint. The first race of the day, the Indy 500, ended in a photo finish between David Malukas and Felix Rosenqvist after a late restart. Going north of the border, it was business as usual for the F1 circus, as Kimi Antonelli would take his 4th win of the season after a hard-fought battle with teammate George Russell. Back to the States and into the night, NASCAR's Coca-Cola 600 from Charlotte, North Carolina would be the final race of the day. The day would start with a tribute to Kyle Busch, who passed away last week. However, in a fitting end to the race, Daniel Suarez, one of Busch's former drivers in the lower series, would take the win after a late strategy call would put him out front as the rain fell, ending the race. In victory lane, an emotional Suarez would climb out of the car and perform Kyle Busch's signature bow, a tribute to the late former champion.
You know, Devin, Memorial Day weekend always feels like the unofficial start of summer.
Especially here in South Florida when it's already hot for half the year.
Very true. And with temperatures heating back up this week, let's head over to Zoe with the weather.
Good morning, Patriots. Hope you all stayed dry yesterday. Thankfully, you won't need your umbrellas today as there's a 0% chance of rain. But over in Tampa, they're facing excessive heat warnings with temperatures reaching up to 113 degrees. Thankfully, here in South Florida, it's a bit nicer. There'll be lows of 78 and highs of 90 degrees continuing through tomorrow, starting to feel perfect for summer. That's all for today, Patriots.
Thanks, Zoe.
You know, Devin, Memorial Day is about a lot more than just a long weekend. Across the country, people spent the long weekend honoring the soldiers.
Thank you, Constantine. What a great event.
And now that we're back on campus, students are trying to survive these final few weeks of school.
Especially with finals, projects, and everything else hitting at once.
That reminds me, this week the iPatriot Post is asking students how they feel about final exams. Head to the iPatriotPost.com to fill out the weekly poll.
Finals.
Devin, don't worry, this one's for you. The Care Club recently hosted a de-stress event to help students get ready for all the tests coming up.
When the rest of me is down, you enchant me, even when you're not around. If there are boundaries, I will try to knock them down.
Thank you, Heidi.
Starting today, AHS Fair Play Sports for All is hosting a Goal Getters sock drive. You can earn 1 service hour per 3 items donated.
Are you interested in learning American Sign Language? The Sign Language Club is hosting a meeting this Thursday, May 28th in room 9112.
The prestigious top 5 in the nation American Heritage Model UN team is excited to announce that their 4th annual school-wide HUD-MUN competition will take place on May 29th and 30th.
If you are interested in learning more about the conference or about joining Heritage MUN, you can visit the conference's website or email Mason Cohen.
And then on this Sunday, May 31st, Communities is hosting a pickleball tournament.
Scan the QR code on the flyer to sign up and earn service hours.
And make sure to send any club announcements and birthday shoutouts to our email, PatriotsTV@aschool.com.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram at AHSPatriotsTV and at ptv.sidelines. For Patriots TV, I'm Adam.
And I'm Devin.
Have a terrific Tuesday, Patriots.